What's good, everybody? So we got a body cam type video. This woman actually hit another person while she's in her car. There's a couple things in it I really want to point out. I've watched it already once, and there's a few things in it that are kind of bothers me a little bit, and we'll get into that. So, yeah, let's get it cracking, shall we?
I was driving to work and some girl jumped in front of my car and I think I might have killed her.
Oh my god.
So you might have to grab our daughter.
Huh? I'm on my way to get her. It's gonna be okay.
I don't know, she jumped into my car like nobody's ever seen her.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna be alright. Where are you at now? Is everybody with you?
I'm in the cop car.
You're in the cop car?
Yes, like I didn't see her, nobody's seen her. Everybody said she jumped in front of my car.
It's alright.
I don't know where she came from. She literally jumped in front of my car.
Okay. Well, it's not your fault.
I nigga killed somebody.
He's already got that. I'm okay with them going on in this right lane. What time is it? Do we got traffic coming in?
Who are you with?
The cop.
This the cop?
I don't know. I didn't know.
Shut down the ramp. Down the ward drive.
She was just driving on the road. She just jumped out of nowhere.
So this is somebody.
This dude right here, I don't like this dude. You'll see why in a few minutes. I'm probably going to jump ahead a little bit on this thing too, because the whole thing's like 40 minutes long, so we're not going to go that far with it, but we're going to jump ahead, here and there.
I was just driving. Brandon?
Yep, I'm here.
I think I murdered her.
You don't know that for sure yet.
I don't know. Am I in trouble? They even said it. They even said she came out of nowhere. She literally jumped in front of the vehicle.
Like she was in that lane.
He's free. This is an investigation, okay? This is your car, right?
Yeah, that's my car.
Were you the only one in it?
Yes, I was going to grab a friend. I was on my way to grab a friend. I was like 10 minutes away. And everybody in those cars said that she jumped out of nowhere. She literally came in front of my car. I didn't see her.
Does anybody else that witnessed it?
Yeah, the other cars, they even said, told me, they're like, baby girl, we didn't see her. She came out of nowhere. She hopped in front of the car.
I believe you.
She literally walked in front of the car.
Yeah, this dude.
Did she not make it?
This started with it.
I saw the shoes.
The shoes.
Yeah, drove over the shoes. That's a good way to destroy evidence.
Evidence. And then she made it all the way over here. So, from here, you're going to stay with her because this will be a whole ordeal.
Well, it looks like you don't have to go to work.
What kind of asinine thing is that to say? I guess you don't. I guess you don't have to go to work. This dude's a tool. I guess it's the boyfriend. I don't know. I guess you don't have to go to work. Well, she's gonna wish she'd went to work.
Hold on. Hello?
Hey, I'm right here. Where you? Are you okay?
I'm in the back of a cop car. A girl jumped in front of my car.
They did what?
A girl jumped in front of my car.
Why are they locking you up?
I don't know. Some girl jumped in front of my car. Like, she literally jumped in front of my car.
So it was a hit and run.
No, because I didn't run.
Let them know that your best friend is down here. Let them see.
Where are you at?
I'm right here at the marathon.
Do you hear her?
What?
Am I
I'm
able
right here.
You're not able to leave her.
They said not to walk up, that I'm not able to leave.
Are you okay?
Yeah, some girl jumped in front of my car.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. My car's totaled. Everything's totaled.
And the girl's not down there?
She's dead, I think.
Oh my God, please don't say that.
I think she's Was that an older lady?
Yeah, I didn't get a really good look at her. I really didn't look at her. So now, sadly, this is a long waiting game because they're getting ready to call everybody in. Detectives, traffic unit, they're all going to come in and take this over.
Bro.
Was it that kind of bad of an impact?
Yeah, like my whole airbags went off and everything.
I have the driver.
Yeah, because I put the driver in your
Wasn't
car.
there a girl standing over there?
This is my rider.
Oh.
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
never mind. I'm like, was she a witness? No, that's
Yeah, she originally. I'm just going to add this.
Oh, I see her shoes now.
There's Chicago's bear socks right here, but I don't know if
I
that's
see
her.
the socks and then I see her shoes. So, I mean, she knocked
The
the right out
lady
of her
off of
shoes.
Orchard said she didn't see it, but she heard it. When she heard it, she looked up, and the lady was up in the air, hit the windshield, and went flying.
Yeah, and I haven't ran the driver yet, but she's trying to leave.
The driver?
Well, she's not trying really hard.
She was
It's
just trying to
she's on
get-
the phone with her friend, and her friend's like,
I'd
tell
try-
him that you need to come pick up your friend. I'm
I'd
like,
take
"No."
that. I'd take that phone. Keel's gonna lose his mind on it if he gets here and she has that phone.
Are they locking you up?
Like everybody in the street was like, "Baby girl, you okay?" Because we didn't see her. She jumped.
Oh my God, girl. When you said that, I seen lights going down my street.
Dude, she jumped. Dude, she jumped. There was no, like, there's no pedestrian walk. There's no nothing. She just jumped in front of my car.
In her car, or was she walking?
She was walking.
Oh my God.
No shoes, no nothing.
Well, she had shoes, but
No shoes, no nothing. Like she was homeless.
Oh my God.
the shoes
Well, I
come
gotta
out.
call my man.
So typical human being, like
Yeah.
she just went through a traumatic. So like I have sympathy for him. Usually, I used to. Like if they wanted to sit there and de-escalate the situation by being on the phone with someone that'll make them feel better, okay, do it. Because one thing with the spontaneous utterances, which is like, I haven't read you Miranda, I'm not asking you any questions, but you're like, I just killed this guy. That can be used in court. Now, if I ask you without reading you Miranda, like, you just killed this guy, and you're like, yep, I can't use that in court.
Sorry, it's the next clip.
Are you able to
It's very important. I want you to hear this part because this next clip with that guy talking is the whole reason I'm doing this video.
She'll call you back later.
Am I in trouble?
I'm not saying that you're in trouble. I'm just
She-
saying that
she-
this is now an investigation. And
She jumped out of nowhere.
No, I understand, and I'm not the person to start talking or anything like that. Okay?
She jumped out of
I
nowhere.
understand, and I'm gonna take that, but I'm just saying that your phone's just gonna go up to the front with me. You'll be able to see it sitting right up there. Okay?
She jumped out of
You will get your
nowhere.
phone
She
back,
jumped
okay?
out of nowhere. Everybody will say that.
Just breathe. Okay? Just breathe. I'll be right there with you.
So a lot of times what you'll see is I'll put them in the back, activate the camera, give them their phone, because then they'll start talking on their phone and give up all that information. You didn't ask them anything. But we just got an email the other day from one of our lieutenants that if something like this happens, we need to treat them like suspects and take everything from them until proven otherwise. So
Did you hear what he just said? We take everything from them. We treat them like suspects until we prove otherwise. We treat them like suspects until we prove otherwise. That's what he just said. That's not innocent until proven guilty. Which is what it's supposed to be, right? Innocent until proven guilty? Well, that... Now, I think this... Well, it's just my opinion. But I think... I don't know who this ride-along is with this cop, but... his demeanor... Because I have a pretty good read on people. It's just something I'm good at. Maybe it's because I'm schizoaffective. Maybe I don't know. I pay attention to everything. That dude's trying to get ass. Just saying. Allegedly. Just my opinion. But he's trying to get ass. So yeah, we treat like suspects and then you want to see my penis? Fuck out of here with that.
there's a lot of people that get hit on this road. And it's usually about this time when you can't see them walking on the side of the road. At least you got some excitement.
Yeah.
Yes. Tool.
Is she alive?
And ask if they're okay with them coming up.
Is she alive?
And the cops like won't even give her an answer. I feel bad for this girl. I really do.
I'm not a criminal, I swear.
I'm not saying you're a criminal.
I'm just just a mom. I go to school, when I go to work, I was just grabbing a friend. I've never been in a car accident, never had anything, like, is she alive? No. She came out of nowhere.
Surprisingly, all the fatals I've had, they haven't been like bloody. They've just been, it's from impact.
Who the hell is this guy?
Gets them.
Just a douche, bro.
Really turned like that.
That's actually crazy. I actually saw a dead body.
You'll remember, I'm telling you. You might think, oh, this one's nothing, but I promise you you'll remember that for the rest of your life.
It was such a good day. Such a good day. Now I might have killed somebody. I don't even know how.
How does that work then? Like, if this girl actually, like, is
So-
technically innocent.
We're going to skip ahead a little bit here because it's boring for a while. So let's just skip ahead here.
I feel like a goddamn murderer.
You see on the car where, I mean, it was more on the passenger side. It's like the person just stepped out. No reason to not believe what she said. I mean, it's not dead ass in the middle. It's right in the corner and kind of went, you know, up across there. But it's more on the passenger side, like, you know. I mean, I think that kind of corroborates the story. I mean, if the person was crossing the street, then, you know what I'm saying? I mean, now, you see all the damage on the car, right? But, and you say, well, damn, that thing's mangled. But, I gotta think of new cars these days, too. I mean, you can almost damn near total one with a shopping cart, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it's mangled, it's totaled, but you figure a person, I don't know how big that woman was that got hit, but you figure she was probably at least, we'll call it $120, $130. Most of your deer that you hit, you know, you see cars that hit deers and stuff, they might weigh 100 pounds, maybe, and you know how much damage they do, so. And I don't know what the speed limit is on that road. It's probably, I mean, looks like a 2-lane, I don't know, regular highway, I guess, not an interstate, but like a highway, probably, I'd say 45, 55 maybe. I mean, you know.
23 the base was clear.
She must be short.
Yeah, that seats up way the.
I won't be enough to say about
What are we really waiting for?
Waiting on the traffic officers to come talk to you. I don't know if they can tell me what to do. I already told you I don't have a decision-making capabilities right now. They control the scene.
Are they here
And,
now?
that it's going to be a while, so we're going to be waiting a minute.
I think this lady just walked out in front of this car.
no idea. Yeah.
And it doesn't look like there's any kind of sidewalk or anything right there either, you know what I mean? Like, it's just that little.
Dave, remember right? Dave said they were on the other side of the shoe. Yeah, if it
I was
was.
gonna say that's a hellacious distance from here to
Yeah. Unless you
and for the socks to come off before the shoes come off.
How the hell's the sock come off before the shoe? I mean, before the socks come off before the. What? That's literally impossible.
Want to make dinner yet, or?
She hadn't even made it home yet, so I haven't even seen her. I'd grabbed a pizza before she got home though, so thankfully.
Outstanding.
Go up, talk to
It's
the
great,
real
great
quick.
detective work.
Let's talk to the driver, see what she has to say.
Don't touch my food.
Hi, Savannah.
Yeah.
I'm Officer Moore, Police Department. This is Officer Bishop. We're crash investigators. We got called in. You okay?
Yeah,
You're not hurt, are you?
I don't think so.
We've been asked questions already, but we'll have to ask 2 questions, okay? Could you tell us what happened today?
I was just driving down the road and she came out of nowhere.
Okay.
Literally nowhere. And as I hit her, I was shocked. And everybody else even said that she came out of nowhere.
Are there people, as in people with you, or people in other cars?
No, in other cars. I was just driving to my friend's house.
Okay. Where are you coming from today? Because I see that you live in, was it?
Yep, I work at the Pony.
At the where?
The Pony, it's a strip club.
Oh, okay. I
She's
got
a
you.
strip
All right. I work there, and where were you heading to?
I was just grabbing my friend.
Okay, where is that?
I was like 10 minutes away. I have her address on my phone.
Just going to pick up your friend?
Yeah.
Obviously driving southbound on Knoxville. Are you familiar with this road at all?
No, I'm not from out here at all.
How long have you been in Peoria?
Barely ever.
Okay. So you get into town today?
Yeah, just came to grab her.
Okay. So as you're going down the road, I wasn't on duty. What was the weather like? Was it raining at the time? Was it?
It was like not really rainy. It's kind of sunny.
Okay.
But like I was driving behind people, and I was just driving down the road, and out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, I just hit, and I was like, "What the hell?" And then the person in front of me stopped. The girl that was walking stopped, and she was like, "I called 911." I was like, "You did?" And we all ran over there. And like all of them started running to me, and they're like, "She came out of nowhere." And I was like, "You guys seen that, right? Like she was nowhere." And they're like, "Yes, she came out of nowhere. Like we understand that."
Okay. So there's other cars around you that were in front of you?
Yes, there was a car, the black SUV.
Black SUV was in
Yeah,
front of you?
there was a couple.
Okay. Do you know where she came from? Was she walking in the road?
She was walking on this side of the road, like this side.
Like along the curb line?
Well, like I think in the grass.
Okay. Did you see her step out in the road?
No, I didn't see her step out in the road. Like it just literally just happened.
Okay. When you were driving, were you doing anything else? Like taking a drink from soda? Were you on your phone? Were you
I was just
radio?
driving.
Just driving on the road? You know about how fast you were going?
No, not really.
Were you driving with traffic? Were you driving slower,
With
faster,
traffic.
with traffic?
195 Franklin.
Okay. Now you said there was a black SUV that was in front of you. Was there
Yes,
any
you
other
could
traffic
ask
that
them.
you
They were
remember?
standing there before. Like when I hit her, they were standing out there.
Was there any other traffic driving with you that you recall at the time?
No, there was a girl walking her dog, and then there was a black SUV with a couple.
Was she walking with anybody else, or was she by herself?
I think she was by herself.
Okay. When you two had the collision, what happened after the collision? Were you able to stop it real fast?
I
Did it take
stopped
you a
right
while?
then and there. I stopped, and I ran out of my car, and I looked at her, and the girl that was walking the dog over there, she said, she yelled, and she was like, "I called 911," and she ran over, and then the guy came out of his SUV, and he ran over, and he said, "Are you okay?" He was like, "I seen what happened."
Okay. Now, when you two had the collision, did she immediately fall on the ground? Did
She was already on the ground.
She wasn't like stuck on the hood or anything?
No, she was on the ground.
On the ground?
What lane were you in?
This lane, it was the lane closest to the road. I mean, like to the side.
To the right or the left?
Whatever lane my car is at right now is the lane I was. I just stopped my car immediately right then and there.
Okay.
What lane was the black SUV in?
Same lane, he was in front of me.
Okay.
Well, that'd be hang tight. They told you.
Did you talk to them, the black SUV in front of me and the girl that was walking the dog?
I don't see him here. We're checking with the officers to see what information.
He was here when like you guys pulled up. He was here.
Okay.
We all came from home, so we're trying to figure everything out right
She
now.
was here,
so.
and he would even say he said he didn't see her. And the girl walking the dog, she said the same
Did they
thing.
call police? Call 911 as well?
Yeah, they called 911.
Okay. We'll check with dispatch line.
That dude, right?
Were you told that she passed?
That I'm sorry to show him again.
Okay. She did. So we'll be here for a while.
That guy, the black dude right there, I don't know, something odd with that dude. And I know this is just allegedly whatever, but like he said he talked to like the witnesses or whatever, and they was like, oh, they don't know nothing. So I don't quite understand all that dynamic, but I mean, I don't know, maybe I don't know. So we're gonna skip ahead a little further here. Let's see.
Brothers in Atlanta, Georgia, and a sister, and they both said they argue with her all the time about walking across the street. So
Did they mention if she lives alone?
she does, and they said she has cats. And they wanted me to go over and check on the cats. I'm like, well, I just shined a light in there, and the cats came to the door. So
Cat lady.
Thank you.
yeah, absolutely. I'll text Lauren and make sure that she cooks you dinner. So
Sounds good.
all right, thanks.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
If they're leaving, does that mean it's done?
He's gonna start on scanning and stuff. I'm gonna go talk to the driver a little bit more. I don't want to be here till midnight because I have you back at 6:45.
I was in FTO. Traffic was 6 to 2, and I hated it for the first couple days. But then after that, I was like, oh man, 6 to 2 is pretty legit.
Savannah? Yeah. I'm Officer Bischoff. I'm with the Peoria Police Department Traffic Division. I'm just going to talk to you a little bit more. All right. Okay. You're in town because you work at the Pony.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Pony.
Have you been at work tonight yet, or?
I stopped there. My friend called me, asked me to come get her, so I left there just to run down. Like, I literally dropped my stuff off there. I was like, all right, I'll come grab you. Drove down the street, and then this happened.
Okay. What time did you go in then?
Like, literally, like 10 minutes before all the happened.
Okay.
Yeah,
just approximate time.
I have no idea. I don't even know what time I got there. Like, I wasn't looking at my phone. I walked in, looked at the bartender, said I'm clocking in, and then I was like, oh wait, Rain called me, so then I dropped my stuff off, walked out, came here.
Okay. But it was about 10 minutes before this happened.
Yes. Like,
okay.
Rain.
Right down the street.
And you were going to pick up Rain?
Yeah, that's,
okay.
yeah.
Her
stage name.
Okay. Where'd she stay at?
Whatever address was on my GPS.
Okay, gotcha. So as you're heading down the road, what do you see? Like, do you remember your route at all? Like,
the GPS is on my screen, because you see in the screen on there is the GPS. I could turn. I was just driving down out of nowhere, just smacked. And all of a sudden I see smoke, I see everything, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I slam on my brakes. And then I get out of the car and I see her. And then everybody starts running over, and they're like, you okay? Like, you okay? Like, we seen what happened. Like, you all right? And I was like, she just came out of nowhere. And they're like, we understand. Like, we didn't see her either. And I was just like, I don't understand. And then the guy in front of me got out of his car, and he, like, grabbed my shoulder. He said, you okay? And I was like, where did she come from? He's like, I don't know. Like, I don't understand either. Like, they all said, like, we don't understand.
okay. So do you remember what road you came down, though? Like, did you make a right on the Knoxville down here?
I just turned down this road and I came down here.
Okay. Had you been through any traffic lights recently?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
And you said earlier that you were traveling in the right lane, the closest to the curb?
Yes.
Okay.
And there was a black SUV in front of me.
Did you catch their names at all? Or?
Nope. Because as soon as he came out and talked to me, I was put in the back of the car.
Okay. Gotcha. And as you're driving, how fast would you say you were going? Approximately.
Just the speed limit.
What is the speed limit?
Just whatever the was on my GPS. Because the GPS tells you the speed limit.
Okay. Do you remember if she came from your right side? Was she out in front of the car?
Just right on the right side.
From the left side?
What? Yeah, the right side.
Okay. Did you see anything prior to the hit?
Not really. I was just driving down the road right behind the black SUV.
About how much distance was between you and the black SUV?
Like 2 cars.
2 cars?
Yes.
Okay. So did she step out in between the two, or?
She had to have.
Okay.
Did you guys talk to the guy in the black SUV?
There was nobody here, like, witness-wise when we got here.
Are you serious? Because there was a girl with a dog, and there was a black SUV with a couple in front of them, and they both said the same thing.
We're still not saying that they weren't, and I'm not saying that nobody
So, like, the witnesses that were here went before you guys got here?
I found that kind of weird, right? I mean,
before I personally got here. I came from my home, so I got called in.
So they did
so
give
they
a
were not
statement
here.
to somebody.
I don't know. I don't know who talked to everybody yet. Okay.
We'll see.
Can I call a lawyer?
What's that?
Can I call a lawyer?
You would like to talk to a lawyer?
Yeah. No, I mean, if, like, the witnesses that were here that also had the same thing, and nobody has their statements, I would like to call a lawyer.
Give me a few minutes.
I mean, can you blame her? You know what I'm saying?
Now she's getting, like, agitated, and if nobody talked to the witnesses, like, her demeanor is changing. Now she wants to talk to a lawyer.
I mean, I don't blame her at all. I don't blame her at all.
But yeah, the couple that I talked to, everybody was like semi not helpful.
Say.
It was all after the fact. Nobody's seen the actual accident or crash. She blew up for you at all?
I didn't ask for that yet.
Okay. Give it a shot.
I see. He said, well, you talked to him, they just said, but I mean, there was no, you know what I'm saying? Well, it'd be written down or something.
No.
Using any illegal drugs?
No.
Using any illegal medications, anything like
No.
that? Okay. Not any reason to believe that right now, but that's a question I gotta ask.
Okay.
What I would like to ask is if you'd be willing to give me a breath sample to show that you don't have any alcohol in your system. Do you want to do that?
Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate that. So for this, deep breath in, long steady breath like you're trying to blow up a balloon, okay? Blow, 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 blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Very good. Been drinking today?
Just at the bar earlier this morning for a Bloody Mary.
Okay.
Shouldn't have been anything though.
How long ago was that?
Hours ago.
How many hours ago?
Well, it's an hour and a half to get to Peoria from my place, so hour and a half before all this.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, I'll do it in a minute, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. 116. Yes. Like I asked her, I'm like, were you drinking? No. Did that. Like, you haven't been drinking? Well, I was like a Bloody Mary like a while ago, like she was at home. Oh.
I smell perfume, but I thought I may have gotten a slight odor as I was talking to her.
0.16.
0.16.
I smell shit. Yeah.
I think since the weather and she's in like a little skimpy crop top and stuff. Yeah, let's go station.
I don't think she's drunk, but
Never even been in a fender bender. Like, God damn. The universe really threw this one at me.
Hey, Savannah.
Yep.
We're gonna move to this car over here.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
There's still not handcuffs or anything right now. They say just gotta move you over here. We're gonna run down to the police department.
My phone?
We'll grab it. I'm gonna ask you to do a couple things for me. Based on we're investigating a fatal car crash. All right, so pretty serious incident. I'm not saying that.
She literally came out of nowhere.
And I know that's what you're telling me, but just like if you were on the other end of it, you would want us to do our job fully, so that you know family and stuff
we're gonna
like
skip
that.
ahead a little further.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Clumsy.
Just maintain your position though.
No
1,
matter what, I'm clumsy.
2, 3. All right. Go back to the start.
Sir, I just killed somebody on accident. Like, my mind is not here.
Okay. Well, I need you to do
I
this.
just did my daughter's birthday party and then I killed somebody.
Okay. Do you want to complete the test?
I just want to get home to my kid. What do you want me to do? You
I
want
mean,
me to
not for nothing, but I can see where, that's be a pretty traumatic thing. You know what I'm saying? If, especially if it's never happened to you before or whatever. So, I would think your mind's probably not in the right spot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
walking? What do you want?
Do you want me to go through the instructions again, or do you have it?
What's my kid?
Okay. Well,
It's not my fault that somebody decided to walk in front of my car. There is no crosswalk. There is nothing. Nobody's seen her. She just darted in front of my car. She committed suicide with my car. Now, I might not be able to see my daughter because somebody decided to dart in front of my car. What do you want from me?
I want you
I
to.
just want my kid. I just want my fucking kid.
I want you to do the walk and the turn, just like I explained it to you.
I'm walking. I'm walking. I am walking. I am walking. I am walking. There. I am walking. I just want my kid. I just want my daughter. I just want to know what is going on. I just want to be able to tell her what is going on.
Okay.
I'm here. I've been sitting in a cop car for hours. There's no way I'm possibly drunk. I just want to go home. I just want my kid. I just want my kid.
I don't understand.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I just want my kid.
Do you want to finish this or not?
I don't care anymore. I just don't care. Right? Whatever.
Okay. Well, I'd like to get through this.
You brutalized me. You did everything. What more do you want from me?
Okay.
Some
Like I
girl
said,
just walked in front of my car. There's witnesses. This doesn't prove anything. She just walked in front of my car.
like I've said, I understand that, but this is all part of the investigation. Okay.
What? This somebody committed suicide with my car?
I want you to. I'm gonna explain something. Okay. When I tell you to, I want you to tilt your head back, close your eyes. I want you to approximate the passage of 30 seconds. Okay? When you think 30 seconds has passed, I want you to.
How many of these tests is there?
I want you to open your eyes and tell me stop. Do you think you can do that? Like I say,
I'll try.
just tip your head back, close your eyes, and whatever you do to approximate the passage of 30 seconds, okay? And then open your eyes, tell me stop. Let me get my... Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Okay. How long was that?
30 seconds? Was
Okay.
that it?
How'd you get there?
It's
I was counting.
5 seconds off. But she could be counting
like
fast,
one,
you know.
2, or just by one. So 1,
Is that
2,
close?
3. 25.8.
I mean, I think it's close.
One more thing, real quick. I'm going to place you under arrest for driving under the influence. Okay.
How did you figure that one out? Because of these tests after I just hit somebody, or obviously
I mean, start. But she already at the jail. Why are you handcuff her now? I don't know.
Let's just go to what's that?
Can I call a lawyer too? Because I got one.
What's that?
Can I call my lawyer?
Okay.
The suspect was charged with 2 counts of driving under the influence of alcohol as Class A misdemeanors, and 1 count of aggravated driving under the influence as a Class 2 felony. As of this production, she has an upcoming jury trial scheduled for the 12th of May 2025, and, with a felony conviction, could face the possibility of 3 to 7 years in prison. Now, what do you think? Was alcohol truly a contributing factor in this tragic accident, or simply a dire coincidence? Share your thoughts in the comment section below.
So what do y'all think? Think she was drunk and just... I mean, irregardless, somebody stepped out in front of that girl's car. But, I mean, 'cause she was still in the lane she was driving in. Obviously, where she hit her at on that car, you know, was on the passenger side front. Even if you were stone cold sober, I don't think you would have missed that. You know what I mean? I think this person just walked out. Just from what I saw. I'm just basing off what I saw. I wasn't there. I'm basing off what I saw. It's just my opinion. She didn't seem drunk. I mean, that don't mean nothing, but and you got to take into consideration too that she's probably hysterical. You know what I mean? Because the girl looked, I don't remember how old they said she was. I don't even know if they even said her age, but she's obviously young, right? So she probably hadn't been through any kind of traumatic stuff like that. So I'm sure she's probably rather hysterical and not thinking correctly and all this and that. I feel like if she has a good enough lawyer, they can probably get her out of the... They might be, I don't know. She's probably going to get charged with something, and she's probably convicted of something, but I personally don't think that alcohol played a factor in that accident. I really don't. I truly don't. Let me know your thoughts. And if you haven't, Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really need y'all to do that. That'd be fantastic. Doesn't cost you a thing. Just click the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you nothing but about 20 seconds of your time. I would appreciate it. So that's going to wrap this up. Until next time, y'all, stay true to yourself. Think for yourself. See you later.